work on some trouble codes for a Toyota Sienna minivan. It's going to be code P1135. It has to do with the air fuel sensors. There's 3 of them on these Toyotas, and this should ring true for most of the Toyotas in the last decade. There's 2 upstream air fuel sensors, one off of each exhaust manifold, and then there's 1 downstream just beyond the catalytic converter. One we're working on today is in between the firewall and the back side of the engine. We have to get that off and splice in the new one. I went on a lot of online forums, and to get to this one, people have been using a crow's foot or an oxygen sensor wrench, and it doesn't work too well in this scenario just because there's no room to work. We're going to be doing most of the work with our left arm and using our right fingers just to guide the parts into position. Alright, this is the code we're working on right here, P1135. No matter how many times you try and reset it on this, it won't get a reset because the ceramic element inside of that air fuel sensor is broken. So that's why you have to replace it. Okay, now that we're down here in position, I'm going to get going. You should disconnect the battery, and to get started, you're going to have to get your left arm into the area between the transfer and the front of the frame, right by the CV shaft for the front driver's side axle. So you sneak your arm up here. You might have to turn a little bit on your right hand side to get your elbow past there. And once you do, now you can move your arm around. You can use your right fingers right by the AC lines to just guide parts. You're going to grab onto the pigtail and depress the little button on the pigtail, and you can pop the end of the air fuel sensor right out, and here you go. Now it's disconnected. And you can either use a 7/8 inch or a 22mm open-ended wrench to get this going. Best thing to do is just feed it up to your left hand, and once you get the air fuel sensor busted loose, then you should be able to do most of it by hand. Alright, move just a little bit. We have it pretty loose. Might have to give it one more turn. There we go. Now I'm going to sneak my arm out of here. I can use my left arm to grab a hold of that and just turn it free. There we go. Now we have our old air fuel sensor out, and we'll splice in the new one. Here's the new one. I got the generic one because it was only $28. What we have to do is we have to clip off the old pigtail end here and splice it into here. Alright, we're doing our last connection here. Make sure it's good and tight. This area shouldn't be getting wet because it's tucked up high enough, but if you want, you can throw a little electrical or duct tape on it. Before you throw the new one in, you're going to want to throw anti-seize on the threads. This one already came with anti-seize on. You can always put more on. Okay, we're here now with our new air fuel sensor. I'm going to sneak my left arm up into position. Take my right arm and feed the new sensor up to my left hand. Get the threads started. Take a wrench. Feed that up. Get a couple good turns so it snugs it down. Okay. Now that we got it all tightened down, we just need to make the connection. Sneak our arm back up there. Take our pigtail. Fish it back through. Make sure you're plugging in the right way. It can only go in one way. There we go. We got snap in there. Make sure your lines aren't touching any of the exhaust parts so they don't melt. Everything looks clear. Now we can clear out and make sure our code's reset. Okay, now we have our P1135 code still. I'm going to clear that out. Okay, we'll start the car. Engine lights off. And we'll have it reread all the codes just to make sure nothing's bad. If you try and close it out before and clear it, engine light will come right back on because it's always reading for that code. And we have no codes reading at this point, so we're good to go. I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and thanks for watching.